Hi, hello, this is Shweta. Welcome to my classes. Today we will be dealing with how to find the valence electron. Here we will try to figure out how to find the valence electrons. So here you can see the diagram which I have plotted. Here, this whatever the circles are there, no? Here, these circles represent the energy levels. You can also tell as shells. These are what? These are energy levels or shells you can call. These are energy levels of shells. And whatever here I have shown these empty spots, no? So those are for what? Electrons. So here center is there, no? Here it is a nucleus. So here center whatever it is there, no? It is nucleus. And here whatever the circles are there, these represent energy levels of shells. And here they can fill the electrons based on the number of electrons that the element is having. This diagram is regarding that. Here whatever these shells are there, no? So this whatever you can see now, this is first shell. So this first shell, what it can hold, how many electrons you see? 1, 2. So empty spaces I have shown now, they can hold the electrons. So here 1, 2. So first shell can hold 2 electrons. It can hold 2 electrons. And second shell, you see this is the second shell. Here it can hold 8 electrons. So like 8 empty spots are there, it can hold 8 electrons. So similarly again third shell. This is outermost third shell is there, no? Last whatever you are seeing, that is the third shell. Again it can hold how many electrons? 8 electrons. Clear? Like this, so on many shells will be there, but we are not concerned with that today. Just we will, with these only we will proceed to find the valence electron. So you should know that the first shell can accommodate 2 electrons and second shell can hold 8 electrons and this third shell can hold again 8 electrons. Further many energy levels will be there, but we will not show today. We will not be dealing with that. With these only we will try to find the valence electrons. Here you can see the periodic table. So first element is what? Hydrogen. Below that lithium, sodium, so on. So first we will try to find the valence electrons of hydrogen, lithium and sodium. Here first we will try to find out the valence electrons of hydrogen, lithium and sodium. So here already I have written the atomic number. You know that it is having 1, it is having 3 and it is having 11. You should know that in neutral atom, how many protons are there, the same number of electrons will be having in neutral atom. So you should remember that in neutral atom, whatever your protons will be there, they will be equal to the number of electrons. Clear? So here what we will take? So it will be having 1 proton, isn't it? So it has 1 proton. I take it as P plus. It is the indication for proton. So it is having 1 proton. Then how many electrons should be there? Electrons also will be equal to 1 only. Then according to this diagram, I have only taken first energy shell because only 1 electron is there. So what I need to do? I will fill this 1 electron here. Clear? Only 1 electron will be filled. So here lithium, what I am supposed to do? I am having 3 electrons. So how I will fill? So I will fill this 1 electron, this 2 electron and the third electron will be occupied here. Clear? And sodium I have to fill 11. So what I do? I will fill 1 electron here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and last 11 one remaining will be I'll put here. So in all these 3 cases what you have to observe, how to find valence electron means valence electrons are nothing but outermost electrons. So the electrons lying in the valence shell. Valence shell means outermost, with us farthest from the center, isn't it? That is nothing but your valence electron. Here you can see this one. Clear? This, it is having 1 valence electron. Here lithium you can see. So this is filled. So outermost farthest orbit will be your second orbit. So it is again having the 1 electron. So here sodium you can see, these both shells are filled. The farthest orbit, outermost orbit will be again your third shell here. So it is having again 1 electron. So in all these 3 cases what you are observing is your valence electrons are nothing but 1. Clear? So you have 1 valence electron in each of the case. This is not only true for hydrogen, lithium, sodium. Even for the first whole group, whatever is done, it is same for all the elements. So now you got to know, you have studied hydrogen, lithium and sodium. So I said you it is not only same for these 3, but it is same to the whole, all the elements of this group. So here your whatever the valence electrons will be, these all will have the plus 1, these all will have 1 valence electron each. Clear? Now we will move on to this. So here alkaline earth metals we will go. So here you can see beryllium I have taken and magnesium. So again these two we will find the valence electrons. Here it is 4 number of protons are there, then definitely 4 number of electrons will be there. So I have already filled 4 electrons. First shell I have filled 2 and next shell I have filled 2. So you can see like valence electrons means outermost electrons which is farthest out. So you can see 2 electrons are there. So valence electrons will be 2 here. And coming to magnesium, that is here. Clear? So here you can see your number of like electrons are 12. So first shell is filled, second shell is also filled. So 2 plus 8 is 10 electrons. The remaining 2 will be filled in third shell. So here also you can see the number of valence electrons is 2. Again what we will conclude that this is not only same for these two, but it is same for all of these elements: beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. These all will have 2 valence electrons. It is true for all. So this group has 2 valence electrons. Next we'll move on to this group. So we are not concerned with this D block elements. So just now you got to know first S block series you have plus 1 valence electrons. Next series you have plus 2. So now we will study for these. So here first element I take boron from this. Okay, boron I am taking. You know that its atomic number is 5. Then it has 5 protons and it has 5 electrons. So first shell will be filled. Again 3 will enter in the next energy level. So you can see valence electrons means what? Farthest out. 1, 2, 3. So valence electron is what? How many valence electrons? It has 3 valence electrons. So it is not only true for boron. You should remember that for aluminium, gallium, indium, tellurium, for all these elements your valence electrons will be 3. So you can write generally that it has 3 valence electrons. Clear? Next coming to this group. So here carbon is the first element we will do for that. Carbon is having the atomic number 6. It has 6 protons and 6 electrons. So now let us try to fill those electrons. So again first energy will be filled with 2 electrons and next energy will be filled with 4 electrons. Here you can see 4 electrons are filled and 4 are vacant. So this is the farther outermost, isn't it? So it is having 4 electrons. So then valence electrons for carbon is 4. Again in this case also it is not only like particular to carbon, it is same for that whole all the elements, that is carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. So for all these your valence electrons will be 4. So for all this now valence electrons will be 4. Next coming to nitrogen. This first element I am taking. Even you can try for again next elements. For phosphorus also if you do know, you will get the same number of valence electrons as that for nitrogen. So here nitrogen is having 7 atomic number, then 7 electrons will be there. So first energy will be filled. Again next 5 electrons will enter in the next shell. So this is the farthest outer shell. So here it is having 5 electrons, hence valence electrons also will be 5. Again in this case it is not only same true for nitrogen, but all the elements below it, that is phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and this one. So it is having 5 valence electron. Clear? Next we will move on to the oxygen. So here oxygen first element I am taking here from this. So oxygen is having 8. First group first energy will be filled. Next energy I am putting 6 electrons. So again you can see this is the farther outermost. Okay, so valence electrons are in the valence shell. This is itself its valence shell. Then you count the electrons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is having 6 valence electron. In this case also, trust me, it is not only same for oxygen but also all the elements below it. Then it is having 6 valence electrons. Now we will move on to this column. In this column we will take fluorine. So here fluorine has atomic number of 9. Then definitely it will have 9 protons and 9 electrons as a neutral atom. So here you see first energy level is filled with 2. So still 7 are remaining. I have put here 7 electrons. So only 1 will be unfilled. So here outermost farthest orbit is this only, second orbit. So here it is having how many electron? 7 electrons. Then 7 will be your valence electrons for fluorine. Then it is not only true for fluorine, as I said in this earlier case, it is same for the whole column. In all these elements, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine, for all these you will have how many electrons? So 7 valence electrons. And moving on to the last noble gases, that is I will take both helium and neon as an examples here. So helium is having 2. So first energy will be filled. It is completely filled. When we will move on to the neon now, so here it is having 10. Again first energy will be filled and second level also will be completely filled. In these cases what the thing you have to observe is that, so here 8. Here valence electrons will be this farthermost. Only for helium it is having 2. Okay, only for helium it is 2. But in case of neon, next you take argon, krypton, xenon and radon. If you want you can plot and see. Then definitely you will get outermost valence electrons will be like how many? 8. So you will have outermost valence electrons as 8 except for helium. Clear? So here this for whole this column it is true as 8. So here you can take valence electrons 8 except for helium it is. Clear? So now what easily you can find the valence electron. Just if you know which element is in which column, then easily what you can find? You can easily find the valence electrons. Once again I am summarizing all. So for first this column, valence electron is 1. For this column, valence electron is 2. For this column 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. The only thing you need to know is what? Which element lies in which column. Then you can easily tell the number of valence electrons. I hope you understood the video. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe the channel and tap the bell icon for notification. Thank you.